Hey guys, Jack Punkington here. Today we're checking out the Bugera T50. This is basically a copy of the Vox Night Train. I think every single thing Bugera makes is a copy of something else. I'm not sure about that, but I think it is. A while ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, I had the Bugera G20 or G5, one of the two. And that thing was great. It's basically like a 20 watt or 5, whatever one I had, based off of Black Star. Though this amp though, this amp is very interesting. So we've got 3-band EQ on everything. For each channel, I guess I should say. And then you have a fat switch, which does affect both channels. I wasn't quite sure. You've got your reverb. You've got a tone cut knob, which that's very interesting. And then a global volume. Now this does have an effects loop. It also has their patented tube. It lets you know when the tubes need to be replaced. It has a great headphone or emulated out. Emulates a 412 or a 112, and that's a lifesaver. You can just flick it on standby. No sound will come out through your cabs, but you'll have it through your headphones. I love that. And I don't know. I like this whole chassis design. I like it on the Vox too. But I don't know, it looks cool. It literally looks like an old school lunchbox to me, or like an old school radio. So the clean channel doesn't really break up, it doesn't really get crunchy. You can really kind of push the gain on the clean. And it gets close, but I don't know. It gets to break up, I'd say, but it doesn't really get to a true crunch. So roll that back. That's with the fat switch on. Turn the fat switch off. Actually, it might get crunchier with the fat switch off. Yeah, it's crunchier with the fat switch off. Interesting. But it's a good clean. Turn the reverb on, which is foot switchable. It's a digital reverb, but it sounds pretty good. Here's kind of I'll play, and as I play, I'll move the tone cut. Get a little bit more. I guess you could say it's kind of like a reverse presence knob. Turn the reverb off. But anyway, so let's get to the weirdest part about this amp, the gain channel. And I say this is the weirdest part because this amp is supposed to be 50 watts. It's all tube, of course. It's got 2 EL84s and I think 4 12AX7s. Now, obviously, I have the volume rolled down pretty big. I'm going to leave that there. I mean, actually, I'm going to turn it down. I'm going to turn the master volume up. Turn it all the way up. Still really quiet. It's really weird. Then you mess with this volume. Still quiet. All the way up. You have to have the volume all the way up on the gain channel to pretty much match the clean channel normally. So now with the gain, or the volume all the way up, now I can actually affect the volume of the amp. Strange. Now I will say this amp has a lot of gain. For what it is, I know a lot of people think of these as like blues amps or maybe classic rock. But I think it can do metal. I really do. Maybe not modern metal where it's a lot of like, a lot of, I can't play gent. But, I don't think I can really do that. But you can do as I butcher Iron Maiden. And that's what the gain at noon too. Take off some of that bass, give it some more treble, and just a little bit more mid. More bass. Let's scoop it, see what that does. Switch. That's tone's not really my thing, but if it's your thing, it can kind of do it. Not as much as like the Pulse. I think the Pulse is a little bit better scoop sound. But let's dime the mids, take off some of the bass, and leave it there. Take the gain, fat switch off. Add the reverb. What's the tone cut? Let's see. I like that crunch sound. Right there, if you roll that gain back with the fat switch on. I really don't think you need the gain really past here. I mean... If you do, just start it over there. Take the fat switch off. That really pushes the amp. I think that really does thicken it up. Now, it says it's 50 watts. I don't necessarily think it is. I don't know. I mean... It's hard for me to tell. I am in a very small room. I am standing next to the 212 that I'm playing it through. So to me, it sounds really loud. However, it might not be as loud as I think. When I was playing through it, when I first got it, I got this with this cab downstairs in my living room. I had maxed out both. And it was loud, but it wasn't... I don't know. I feel like the 30-watt pulse head I have is a lot louder. So that would be another big gripe, is I don't think it's really 50 watts, even though they say it is. But overall, I don't think that... I don't think that it deserves the hate it gets. It sounds pretty good. It sounds pretty decent. These are 500 new, I think. And, I mean, you can get them used between $300 and $400. I could be off on those prices. I'm not sure. I traded the Jet City for the head and the cab. This is a nice VHT open back 212 with PV blue marbles. I like the way that this cab sounds through this. I've had it through the Celestian loaded crate. And I think it sounds better through this. It's thicker. So, I don't know. Like I said, the big selling point for me on this amp is that I can have it on standby, play it through my interface, through headphones, not bother anybody, and still get really good tone for the money. Are there better options out there? Yeah. I'd like to get a Vox Night Train someday and actually compare it. But Is it worth a shot? Heck yeah. If you can get one, you know, for $300, maybe, you know, $350, or one with a cab for like $450, you know, I think it's worth it. I really do. You know, just to have and mess with. And like I said, I don't think, I mean, obviously Bugera gets a bad rap because like 10 years ago, the Bugeras that were coming out would literally catch on fire. These don't catch on fire. They're all, it's made out of nice metal. I don't know. But I love this design. I think it looks really cool. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, Jack Punkington signing out. Peace.